I'm Bryony Tilley, and today I'm here to talk to you about sustaining versus maintaining. Because the truth is, you're not here to maintain. Not from the earliest energy from which you were created is any part of you about maintaining. What you needed was an energy that sustained you, that anchored you into truly you, from which you could then explore, experience, evolve, connect, and learn to live your life. Because living doesn't exist in maintenance. Living doesn't exist in the same old thing. But sometimes we maintain. Why? Because we're a little bit fearful of the change that might be coming. Maybe that change won't taste good. Maybe it won't be good for me. How about if I could take away that fear of change? How about if I could assure that whatever change comes to you comes with love, and that it will only ever feel good? When you taste the change with me, you get to taste a change that only ever feels good. Tiptoe into parts of you that exist that you are yet to explore. And from there, you get to sustain. Sustain what? Sustain living. Sustain the creator that you are. You get to be truly you. Now, many of us, when we talk about personal development, and this defined me for many years, used to think of personal development as analysing and unravelling all that I am, all that I was. I kind of believed that I was put on this earth as this beautiful whole egg, and my experiences had layered upon that, a bit like paper mache, and I had to break through the paper mache to get to what was truly me. And there is a kernel of truth in there, except, my friend, you're not an egg. You are an egg that is creating, that is growing, that is evolving, that is eventually ready to break free of that shell. And yeah, those layers of paper mache make that creation harder. And yeah, you have to get through that stuff to allow the creator that you truly are to sustain. But once through the layers, that's not the end of the story. You don't get to a point where you go, here I am. Why not? Because you might be true, but you cannot be truly you without accepting a part of you that is a creator, without accepting the part of you that has wants and desires for the life that you are choosing to live. A part of you is about wanting to change, is about wanting to experience, is about wanting to deepen connections, to find out about how you will be in a different experience, to find out how that connection with others changes as you both grow, to find out about what true love of living is. And that can only come if you're sustaining. If you stay still, even if you think you've got to, yep, this is me, here I am, I know myself. Watch the world rock you. Watch the world bring an experience that you go, I didn't know I'd be quite like that in this experience. Because that's what growth is about. That's what evolvement is about. That's what about divinely more is. So don't think that, oh God, there's more. There's more to uncover, there's more to connect to. I'm not being all of me because there's always more. Think, there's more. There's divinely more that I can be because I want to be. There's divinely more that I can be because there are things I want from my life that are going to change me and grow me and evolve me. This is what sustaining is. This is what change can be. If there's no fear of change, if you're sure that the change that's coming is going to feel good, then you're going to embrace it and you're going to welcome it, because you're going to go, oh, blimey, that's going to bring me to divinely more of me. So yeah, step into your personal development, get closer to you. That's how I started. Discover who you is. And that's not bad grammar. Discover who you is. You as an evolved entity. But be accepting of the fact that you holds change. You is about change. Therefore, you can never tick a box. What you can do is go, this is truly me, and from there I move towards more of me. It's the difference between being true and being free. Because in free, you are true in every moment of change. That's why it feels like free. Because you're like, it doesn't matter what comes my way, I'm going to be true. And I'm going to steer away from the things I don't want and towards the things I do. And my sat-nav, my guide, is what feels good always. Why? Because when you're true, it feels good. But true isn't the whole story. Because I want to bring you to divine unity of you. And divine unity of you starts from the step of true and moves you towards free, because it encompasses divinely more of you. And my first step in having you guys welcome the idea of divinely more is to move from, oh God, there's always more. I don't get to tick the box and go, yep, that's me, I'm done. Now I can live my life as me. And move you towards, oh, there's always more. There's more of me to discover. Not because there's more of me that exists that has been paper mache'd over, but because there's always more of me to discover, because I am a changing, evolving entity. That is how I'm built. That is the energy from which I come. That is God. God is moving, always evolving and growing, because God exists in all of us, in all that is, in everything that changes or grows or expands, impacts his growth and expansion. And because he lives in all of us, that then impacts our growth and expansion. You are an entity of sustainment. You don't want to maintain. Think about it from a perspective of your body. A body that's maintaining might feel pain and go, oh God, I don't know what to do with that. I'm not designed to exist and endure suffering and pain. So the cells of your body go, right, I'm just going to stop then. I don't want to make it worse, so I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to maintain. I'm not going to do the job I'm designed to do in case I'm doing it wrong. I'm just going to do nothing, then I won't make it worse. Oh, can you feel the heavy energy in that? Can you feel the energy of those cells not being allowed to be all that they are? Those cells not living and existing and doing the job they're designed to do. It doesn't take you anywhere but stuck to habitual patterns. Stay with the analogy of your body. Habitual patterns of movement that keep me away from the pain. How about if I could assure love in the change that comes? Maybe then when you move your body with me, you know that the pain's not going to come. You know that whatever's going to come is going to be for your greatest good, because you're aligning to what feels good. Therefore, those cells are going to be encouraged to taste the change. In terms of what? In terms of the job that they're no longer doing. When chronic pain exists, those cells have not been doing their job for a long, long time. So they need to broaden their horizons. They need to taste what's out there. They need to swing towards, oh, does that feel good? Maybe not. Okay, maybe I'll go this way then. And that is how your body tastes the change in my movement classes. And then it can decide. Then it can say, okay, this is how I work best. This is what feels best. This is how I'm going to change. And from here, this is how I'm going to grow. And this is how I'm going to evolve. And this is how I am going to end up with the better moving body that has no pain, that has no tension, that has no restrictions of movement. Why? Because every single cell in my body is doing what it's designed to do. Perfect form and function. This is the definition of true cellular form, not just in your musculoskeletal system, but in every system of your body, in every cell of your body. You're aligning to how you're designed, how each cell is designed. But then it's also about definition. It's not just about what you are, but what you can do, how you can evolve, how you can grow. And you can see that you need to anchor to true, to know who you are and what you have been, to then explore and taste what you can be. So if you take away now, step away from the analogy of your body and accept that you are that entity. Taste the change of what's out there. Rid yourselves of the habitual patterns that are keeping you in this box and allow yourself just to taste what's outside there. Maybe that won't feel good. Okay, I'll come this way. So assured with love, so it's not going to negatively impact you. It's just going to be a sat-nav of, oh no, I don't like that so much, so I'm going to come back and go over here. Oh, I like that, so that's where I'm going to head. suddenly it becomes easy to welcome the change. The more you welcome the change in any system of your body, your mind, your soul, the more comfortable you get with welcoming the change. Assured with love, change is always welcome, because it's either bringing you back to truly you, or it's moving you from true to divine unity of you, and on your path to free, where you get to experience, connect, and love your living as all that you are and all that you can be. Now that is growth. That is living. That is evolving and sustaining you. And that is what God designed this divine physical experience for us to play in. It's important. Choose to sustain over maintaining. It's where you live best. It's where the love of living is. It's where the richness of life exists. And I want that for you. Subscribe to this channel. There's more genius coming